again, this is going to be a set of 10 songs we're going to try to go through without too much talking between them. So I'll just introduce them by saying we're going to start with two old songs from the 40s. One played on the piano, which I've been playing piano since I was about 7, and then the second one on the stick, which I've just started learning at the age of 70. So I'm past 70 now. Then we're going to go on into a set of songs that are focused on Pete Seeger, the American folk singer who was like the father of our folk singing and popularized it for the last 70 years, died at the age of 95 this January. My wife is going to join us. Nell will be singing a lot of the Pete Seeger songs. After that, we're going to go into a set of individual songs which we ourselves have composed. One by me, and then two by our other guitarists and singers, Mohamed and Zeyad. And then we're going to ask you to join us, whoever wants to come up on stage. I know some of you will come up on stage, and others from the audience singing. It's a folk concert, so every part of it you should be free to sing at. They're all old songs, except for the ones we've written, but they're written to be sung by not just us. So with that, we'll start. That old black magic has me in its spell. That old black magic that you weave so well. Those icy fingers up and down my spine. Same old witchcraft when your eyes meet mine. The same old feeling that I feel inside. Then the elevator starts its ride, and down I go. Round and round I go like a leaf caught in the tide. I should stay away, but what can I do? I hear your name and I'm aflame with such a burning desire that only your kiss can put out the fire. 'Cause you're the lover I have waited for. You're the mate that fate had me created for. And every time your lips meet mine, darling, down and down I go, round and round I go, in a spin, loving the spin I'm in, under that old black magic called love. I'm a spin, I'm under the spin I'm in, under that old black magic called love. from 7 to 70. One thing that is always true of folk singing and folk concerts, since most of it's done by ear, you never know how the next one's going to go, because it's always different. I'll pull this up a little bit. I think that'll stay, right? The stick, this is a version of the stick. It has 12 strings. You play the top ones with the right hand and the bottom ones with the left hand, sort of like a piano. And I'm going to try to play the song Imagination as simply as I can. Imagination, it's funny, makes a cloudy day sunny, makes a bee think of honey, just as I think of you. Imagination, it's crazy, your whole perspective gets hazy. You start in asking a daisy, what to do, what to do. Have you ever felt a gentle touch and then a kiss and then found it's only your imagination again? Oh well, imagination, it's silly. You go round willy-nilly, for example, I go round wanting you, but I can't imagine you would want me to. The stick. I will use it a little bit later, but now we want to go on to some Pete Seeger songs. And Nell is going to join us. Pete Seeger often used a banjo, so I'm going to start with that. He had something written on his banjo. This banjo surrounds hate and forces it to surrender. And these songs all kind of suggest that. These are all old folk songs, and some of you may know them. I know that the Access singers who are up there, I see them up there, they know these songs. So join in wherever you can figure out the chorus. We'll start right out with "Where Have All the Flowers Gone?" The chorus goes like this. Your part. When will we ever learn? When will we ever learn? Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? You can sing that part too. Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? The young girls pick them, everyone. When will we ever learn? When will we ever learn? Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone? A long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? Gone to young men, everyone. When will we ever learn? When will we ever learn? We're just waiting for the rest of our contingent here. Where have all the young men gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young men gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young men gone? Gone to soldiers, everyone. When will we ever learn? When will we ever learn? Here's the peace part. Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the soldiers gone? Gone to graveyards, everyone. When will we ever learn? When will we ever learn? So you know what the last verse has to be. Everybody who can, sing it out as fully as you can. Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time passing. Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time ago. Where have all the graveyards gone? Gone to flowers, everyone. When will we ever learn? When will we ever learn? Sing those last two lines again. When will we ever learn? When will we ever learn? Yeah, this one you'll figure out how to sing along with us very quickly. And just to say, it's not a Pete Seeger song. It was written by a young lady many, many years ago. She has died. She died, I think, at the age of 103. I think her dates are on the program. And she wrote the song, but she was living in the home of Pete Seeger because she was the daughter of a woman who cleaned house for them. And it's gone on to become a very, very famous folk song. And here it is now, called Freight Train. Freight train, going so fast. Freight train, going so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on, so they won't know where I'm going. Freight train, going round the bend. Freight train, gone again. But one of these days I'm gonna turn that train around, go back to my hometown. Freight train, you can sing it, 'cause freight train, gone so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on, so they won't know where I'm going. One of the places I'd like to see, one of the places I'd like to be, to watch the old Blue Ridge of mountains climb as I ride old number 9. Freight train, going so fast. Freight train, going so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on, so they won't know where I'm Freight train, gone so fast. Freight train, gone so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on, so they won't know where I'm gone. Please don't tell what train I'm on, so they won't know where I'm gone. I'm wearing this up high so that we can do two things on one mic. And this song is called To Everything There Is a Season, or Turn, Turn, Turn. Some of you know it by like a rock song that the Byrds did, but this is the old folk song that Pete Seeger himself composed and made famous. It's very easy, so sing along with us. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. Now that's the chorus. So we're going to start it over again and sing that part with us each time it goes on and on. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time of love, a time of hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late. Last time. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. That sounded good. Sing it twice as loud so we can hear it. To everything. There is a turn, turn, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. Thank you. At this point, we're going to do some original songs. This is a song that I did a few years ago. Especially touches usually the hearts of people who have gone through something like divorce or separation or something like that. I haven't, but I think like this is how I'd feel if I had. When all is said and done, I'll still be loving you. When all is said and done, I still will care. When doors are closed and blinds are drawn, and everybody knows you're gone, the memory of your love will still be there. And if they ask me why I stay at home each night instead of looking out for someone new who'd be a lot of fun, I tell them I once thought I knew what love was all about. Now I know that love is said and done. When all is said and done, you'll still live in my mind. When all is said and done, you'll own my soul. I know enough of love to know that I will never find again the more than half of me that makes me whole. Sometimes late at night, when I'm all alone and thinking about the prize we almost won, I tell the Lord above I'd give up everything I own if what we used to own weren't said and done. And as I sit here trying to write these lines, you're lying alone tonight, or in another's arms, or in another's arms. And if that's said and done, I hope he'll love you right, and that he'll get you through the bad times and the good. And I hope in him you'll come to see the things you learned to miss from me, that love will turn out how you hoped it would. And I'll give up the one thing in my life I tried to hold to, and you will tell your daughter or your son of memories that just are now too old to cry about. 'Cause really love is said and done. Yes, memories that once were dear, but now are just too old to cry about. 'Cause love is said and done. Next, we're going to do a song called, I think, Zeyad's Blues, right? This is Zeyad, and these are Zeyad's Blues.
Hello, hello.
Looking for a love connection. on the plane, looking for some satisfaction. Looking for some satisfaction. I keep turning around, covering the same old ground. Looking for some inspiration. Looking for a love connection. And I don't know why I keep following you. I try for you, you stay far away. Searching for your heart, looking for some satisfaction, looking for some satisfaction. Now I've been rolling around, now I've been rolling around, looking for some inspiration, looking for a love connection. And I don't know why I keep following you. Don't know why I keep following you. And I don't know why I keep following you.
All right, I know that Mohamed's not going to step on any chords this time because it's his song. And this is Mohamed's blues. Mohamed Bassiouny, that is right over here.
Oh, baby, why to shake my dream? Baby, why to shake my dream? I'm just a loner, baby. Please, let me be. Oh, pretty baby, why you light my fire? I said, baby, why you light my fire? Stop burning my heart, baby, in desire. bad. I said, baby, why you treat me so bad? Your loving was good loving, baby, but ain't the best I ever had.
Okay, I believe that we have reached the point where, let's see, what's this list here? The last two, right? This is called Lovely Cairo, and we need some singers on the stage, okay? Now, Diana, where's Diana? Okay, she's there, and there are some song sheets over there if you need them, if you don't have big enough print. In the middle of the audience here is the access singers. I'm going to ask them to zoom down here and quickly get up behind that microphone over there. Anyone else who would like to join them and sing here and be videotaped while they're doing it, get out of the audience and get up there, okay? And sing along, all right? All right? I'm going to get back on the piano. We're going to start with Lovely Cairo. All right, by the way, these are the Access Singers. They are actually a group that was constituted a couple of years ago, working out of Mohamed East and US, the Embassy, AIP, and AUC. And I miss them because I used to work as the person that was their kind of like choir director. So all the wrong things they may have learned come from me, and all the skills are really theirs anyway, okay? But they are going to sing along, and you're going to sing along, all right? Okay, then the melody goes, lovely Cairo, lovely love, that's what this whole day is made of. Egyptian sun, Egyptian fun, not a cloud of love. Lovely Cairo, lovely love, well it's a lovely Cairo, lovely love. Well it's a lovely Cairo, lovely love. Well it's a lovely Cairo, lovely love. I took a walk around the pyramids. I rode a camel, I saw lots of kids. I walked around the solar boat, and in my mind I saw it float. I returned to the middle of Tahrir Square. I watched the people passing there, but none of them could make me smile, 'cause I was thinking all the while that you were gone. But now you're here, and it's a lovely Cairo, lovely love. And that's what this whole day is made of. Egyptian sun, not a cloud of gold. Lovely Cairo, lovely love. Lovely Cairo, lovely love. I sailed a felucca up the Nile. I even saw a crocodile. I looked around the temple of Edfu, thinking maybe I'd see you. I went to the desert to see what town, and I watched the sun as it went down. It was a beautiful red, but I was blue, 'cause I was thinking that you were not with me. But now you're here, and it's a lovely Cairo, lovely love. That's what this whole day is made of. Egyptian sun, Egyptian fun, not a cloud above. Lovely Cairo, lovely love. Lovely Cairo, lovely love. Well, it's a lovely Cairo, lovely love. Well, it's a lovely Cairo, lovely love. I paid to enter the Egyptian Museum. The mummies were there and I wanted to see them. And King Tutankhamun's golden hall made me think he almost had it all. I took the elevator to the top of Pisa Tower, saw all of Cairo in the evening hour. But the one thing in the city that I could not find was the one thing on my mind. I wondered where you were, and now you're here. Now the point of the song is that even if Cairo is dusty and dirty, when you're here, it's lovely. Lovely Cairo, lovely love. That's what all is made of. Egyptian sun, Egyptian fun, not a cloud above. Lovely Cairo, lovely love. Well, it's a lovely Cairo, lovely love. Lovely Cairo, lovely love. I said lovely Cairo, lovely love. Let's do it once more and have the audience sing as loud as they can so we all hear each other. Lovely Cairo, lovely love. That's what this whole thing is made of. Egyptian sun, Egyptian fun, not a cloud above. Lovely Cairo, lovely love. Well, it's a lovely Cairo, lovely love. I said lovely Cairo, lovely love. Lovely Cairo, lovely love. Lovely Cairo, lovely love. Lovely Cairo, lovely love. All right, we're down to our last song. This is another one it's been on YouTube for a while, and it was actually written specifically for AUC. I'll explain that just before we finish. The reason it's specifically for AUC is that the word shisha is in there. Because I would have had to use the word beer to make it rhyme. So it's shisha instead of beer, okay? Now, it's fast. The words come fast. You have them in your lyrics, right? Everybody's got that there, and you're going to see if you can spit these out. I'm going to play it a little slower than we do it on the record, but still, it's a tongue twister. So everybody try. Here you go. Well, when I was just a boy playing with a tinker toy, my father grabbed me by the shoulder and said, "Son, there's a world out there that don't play fair, and unless you're fast, the battle won't be won, son." And I said, "Hey, Dad, now don't get mad, but I'm still sort of young and maybe thick. So can you give me the gist of what I may have missed?" And my daddy whispered, "Caffeine kick, here you go. Caffeine kick, when you need a lick, the very sun you pick, the lots of energy, you just won't quit. Caffeine kick, when without a jolt, you feel that you're the sort of gold who wants to lie around or sit. Well, it's the drug of choice, and you can raise your voice, and this addiction I don't America. Yup, and then she tidied up the place, checked the time, made a face, and left the house and hurried off to catch a bus. And my father said to me, son, I hope that you can see that's the sort of woman that a man can trust. She's on a caffeine kick because she needs a lift to marry son, get to lots of manners, he just won't quit. Caffeine kick because without a jolt she feels that she's the sort of girl who wants to lie around or sit. It's her drug of choice and she can raise her voice in this addiction she don't want to live. And she's never gonna butt her mouth, where's her bread and butter long as she can have her caffeine kick. Well, here I am at college to pick up a little knowledge about the world beyond the borders of my town. And I face 4 years of classes, girls, and shisha for the dean to let me wear my cap and gown. And here at AUC, the light is gone, and now on me, my mom and dad had really taught me how to pick the proper path to play and study. Cause with my brains muddy, I just head up for a caffeine kick. Caffeine kick. When I need a lift to better son and get to lots of energy, I just won't quit. Caffeine kick. When without this jolt, I feel that I'm the sort of girl who wants to lie around or sit. Well, it's an AUC and it's almost free, and this addiction you won't want to live. And when I'm long gone, you'll hear the echo of my song, and down the road I'm on my caffeine kick. Now you say, whoo! You can chop the con, ride the Autobahn. You can walk the moon, graduate in June. You can get a job or just be a slob. You can be a gunslinger or a lowly folk singer, but you'll feel so neat and slick. With your coffees and your cokes, you're like a million other blokes who are wheeling, dealing, reeling, and feeling great while on their caffeine kick. Everybody together. Caffeine kick. Thank you. That's our program. Thank you for coming. We hope to see you again sometime. A lot of thanks to Zeyad and Mohamed for their work. They are the kind of students that, as many of you are, you're the kind of students that are fun to teach because I learn a lot more from you than you probably learned from me. Thank you, and thanks to everybody who helped put this together. I had fun. I hope you did too.